What up, guys? This is
Cheevo, guys!
back here again with another achievement guide. Today we're going to be focusing on Orbibot. This game was published by Ratalaika Games and it was developed by PSGames. It released on August 20th, 2021 for $4.99. On top of it being only a $5 game, it's a super easy 10-minute completion or platinum trophy. So it's only going to take us 10 minutes to get the full 1000G and it's only $5. So let's go ahead and get started. The game has 14 achievements or trophies in total. A lot of them are for simply knocking different objects off of the edge. For instance, we need to knock these blocks off of the edge, and we get an achievement after knocking 5 of them off of the edge. I recommend knocking one off right there in the beginning, and then there's 4 more right here. Just make sure to take them all off of the edge, and we'll end up unlocking our achievement or trophies related to knocking the blocks off of the edge. Now I want to point out that a lot of these achievements popped delayed for me, so I didn't actually unlock the achievement until like 15 or 20 seconds after I actually executed an achievement. Other than that, we're going to find some barrels located across the level as well. We have 3 achievements related to these barrels. We get an achievement for pushing 1 barrel off the edge, 3 barrels off the edge, and then finally 5 barrels off the edge. A lot of these achievements are related to pushing these objects off the edge. In total, we need to push 5 blocks over the edge, 5 barrels, as well as 5 spheres. The 5 spheres is the one that's going to be the most time consuming. This is the first sphere right here. We're going to have to play up until level 4 to be able to encounter 5 different spheres. It's going to come a time in the level where we're able to clone these spheres. I want to point out that cloning the spheres does not count towards pushing them off, so there's no way to kind of cheese your way towards that. Next, we're going to have our first collectible right here located on the other side. You just need to be careful when crossing over this gate. The controls are super sensitive in this game. After you collect your first cat, which kind of looks like a piñata, you're going to end up unlocking your first achievement for collecting your first cat. Now we only have 2 achievements related to these cats, one for finding 1 cat and then one for finding 3 cats. So after you find 3 collectibles or 3 cats, you'll have all of the achievements related to those. And there's actually 4 cats in the first 3 levels, so I'll show you guys how to get that. Other than that, we're just going to continue to the next level. We have some level progression related achievements, but they only require us to complete the 3rd level. So we get an achievement or trophy after completing the 1st level, the 2nd level, and then finally the 3rd level. Now, as you can see, I have a ton of achievements popping right now, and that's just because they had a delayed pop. So I barely had the achievement pop for pushing 5 barrels over the edge, pushing 1 sphere over the edge, and collecting the cat. So if for some reason you've executed an achievement task and you're not unlocking the achievement or trophy, more than likely you just need to wait a little bit for it to pop. So now on to level 2. We just unlocked our achievement for completing the 1st level. Now we're going to have another cat collectible right here. You can actually choose to skip this one. This one is a little tricky to get. However, if you get it, you can skip one of the ones coming up. However, I gotta say, out of all 4 cats located in the first 3 levels, this is probably the most difficult one to access. But you basically got to go up the rail right here, go a little bit off the rail, and you're probably gonna end up falling down, but hopefully you end up getting the cat. That's going to spawn you to the last checkpoint that we went through, and then now we can actually try to go up there legit. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I edited the video footage a little bit right there because getting up that rail is a little tricky, and I definitely didn't do it on my first try. So what you want to do is you want to step on that switch that's going to spawn our next sphere. You're going to push it down. That will give you credit for pushing a sphere off of the ledge. Now that's what I was talking about cloning. You can, keep spawning spheres, but if you keep throwing them off the edge, it's not going to count towards the achievement. You only get credit for that first one. So technically, we have pushed 2 out of the 5 spheres that we need for the achievement. You want to push one of these blocks over this switch right here so we can go ahead and advance through the level. There we go, and continue on to the right. Alright guys, so we have nearly completed the second level. All we have to do is complete the third level and then get some spheres located at the very beginning of the fourth level. We won't need to complete the fourth level or anything like that, just start it. Basically, as far as you need to get in this game is about the third level in terms of getting the full 1000 gamer score or platinum. Now, maybe a little delayed, but by the time you're starting the third level, you should be getting your achievement or trophy for completing level 2. So let's go ahead and move forward. There's actually 2 collectible cats in this level. Depending on if you collected the first 2, you may need to collect both of these. The achievements only require us to collect 3 cats in total. So just collect, 1 or maybe 2 of the cats in this level. I'll show you guys where both of them are located at just in case. Now, if you're having trouble moving your orb amongst these rails, my number 1 tip would be to take it slow. You really got to take it slow, otherwise it can be really sensitive and it makes it hard to make it up those rails and balance. So just take it slow. I know you want to complete it in 10 minutes and everything like that, but take it slow. If you complete it in 11 minutes, it's no big deal. Now, we actually have our next collectible right here. If you turn around, you can find the next cat located right here. You don't need to sacrifice yourself, jump off, or anything like that. Just move right there, and you'll end up collecting it. Now, you should be unlocking the achievement for collecting 3 cats. More than likely, it's going to have a delayed pop, so hopefully we'll see it here in the next 20 seconds or so. There we go, cat collector worth 70 gamer score for collecting 3 cats. But as I mentioned, this level actually has 2 cats, so for some reason you had chosen to, skip that other cat earlier, I'll show you where the next cat is located at. It's pretty much right at the end of this level. Now you want to spawn a sphere and you want to push it down here. This will end up unlocking our achievement or trophy for pushing 3 spheres over the edge. However, we do have an achievement for pushing 5 spheres over the edge, so we'll end up getting that in a bit. But for right now, just make sure that you push 1 sphere down each of these different pathways. 1 turns off the fire, 1 opens up the gate for the ball, and 1 pushes the ball down. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a sec. There we go. We finally got the Imposter's achievement for pushing 3 different spheres over the edge. That one was definitely a delayed pop. Now, as I mentioned before, all 3 of those spheres don't count towards the achievement, only 1 of them. And that's going to trigger the puzzle on the other side over there, which is going to activate this doorway so that we can go ahead and proceed through the level. Alright guys, so we're nearly at the end of the third level. Now, we have a checkpoint located over here to the right. It's definitely easy to miss, but I recommend getting this checkpoint, especially if you want to try to get this last cat. Maybe you had skipped the 1 earlier and you only have 2 out of the 4 cats. You can get your third one right here. As you can see, it's located over to the left. All you have to do is roll in front of that rocket right there, and it's going to push you into the collectible. Now, I already got my 3, so I'm going to go ahead and skip it, but all you gotta do is run in front of that rocket flame and that will push you into it and spawn you at that last checkpoint. So yeah, I showed you guys 4 of the cats when really you only need 3 of them. So hopefully you guys got your 3 cats and you got your collectible related achievements. Other than that, we're going to be starting up the 4th level. The 4th level is going to have 2 spheres right at the beginning to the right hand side. All we gotta do is push them off the ledge and we should be unlocking the final achievement for pushing 5 spheres over the edge. There was 1 located in level 1, 1 in level 2, 1 in level 3, and then the 4th and 5th spheres are located right here at the beginning of level 4. I also had unlocked my achievement for completing level 3. But I had a delayed pop in this final achievement for the 5 spheres, but that is the I Will Prevail achievement worth my final 70 gamer score. As you can see, I got the full 1000 out of the full 1000. As always, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all of my Patreon subscribers. We just hit 16 patrons. I'd like to give a special shout out to everybody in the biggest fan club, including TimG84, AEOJ, Kegger101, Kana25, Michael Banksa, and Purple Rain 6. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.